Welcome back to another Mix It Up Monday here with Rocket Fist Gaming. Tonight we're going to be starting off with a game I just found called At Winter's End. So let's go ahead and jump right in. As is customary on Mix It Up Monday, we don't usually do much research on the game, so whatever happens, I had no idea it was going to. Every winter gives way to spring eventually. To most people, this is a passive event, something that happens thanks to the positions of hemispheres and stars. Can I tell you a secret? I know the reason why winter ends. I know because the wind told me. I was 8 when I learned that the winter could think and feel, and I was 12 when our story begins, on the verge of having to say goodbye, goodbye. Oh, WASD? Yes, indeed. Interaction? E. Alright. My parents had me keep old pairs of shoes on the back porch. Dad said they were better suited for exploring than the ones I wore to school. So I don't, I guess I already have what I need. Once when I was 6, I burned my hand trying to hide a rock among the charcoal. After that, I had a habit of holding my hand close to the grill to check for heat before touching it. Intelligent. What's this? My old bug net and storage container. I would take those everywhere and leave them all over the forest. When I was out bug catching, wind would whistle itself through my net. Right. Wind is a fox. Hello, Noel. Noel? Noel. Long time no see. Wind was always very kind to me, but teased me in the way I'd seen my friends' older siblings tease them. Always wanted in on other people's business. You've been gone a while, huh? Something going on? You've been away, so I have a feeling something might have happened. I'm fine, Wind, but thanks for asking. Well, Noel, since it's been a minute, I've been cooking up some new questions to ask you, One of those hard ones. You like those, yeah? Yeah? What is it? Here it goes. At the end of a long, challenging day, what about that day makes it satisfying to you? Come on, whip out those dice of yours. I want to see what you have to say. Dice? Noel has a hard time deciding what to say sometimes. Luckily, they have these useful dice to help them out. 12-year-old who is non-gendered, huh? Make a choice, you need to roll the indicated symbols on your dice. These 3 dice use 3 symbols: wisdom, creativity, and empathy. Hover over a die to see its faces. Please roll the dice. I see. Ow. Alright, so you get 1 chance to re-roll your dice. Select 1 or more of your dice that you wish to re-roll. Okay. You can also accept your roll without re-rolling if you choose. Accept your roll. Based on what you rolled, certain options are now available to you. If you fail to meet any requirements, one will be chosen for you. So I get to pick out of any of the 3. What's the question again? What makes you satisfied after a long day? I grew closer to others. I tried something new. Learn from my mistakes. Probably the second one. The other ones were just kind of annoying at the time. If a day has to be hard, I want it to be hard with other people. Then we can get to know each other better at least. Sharing the burden does help, certainly, though some trials can't be easily shared. Thank you for indulging me, Noel. I always enjoy your company and perspective. Now that I've had my fun, Stone wanted me to ask you to go visit, or Moss did, rather. You see what I mean when you get there? Oh, you'll see what I mean when you get there. Surely it hasn't been so long you've forgotten it's to the northeast of here, yes? I wonder if my question made you grow or not. I know those dice of yours grow alongside your heart and mind. Something tells me they'll be a valuable asset to you in the coming days. Well, I suppose that's just a hunt. Days. With a whoosh and a whistle, wind blew away. You just got a new die face. Noel's dice are special. They can be customized and upgraded by replacing their faces, growing alongside Noel throughout their journey. Interesting. You can see the face that you just got here. Right. And your dice are shown here, displayed so you can see all 6 faces. Okay. By customizing your dice, you can improve your chances of being able to make the choice you want. Click on any of these spaces to place your new face on that die. How does that benefit me though? I don't know what the options are going to be in the future. Let's go there. If you want to change your mind, you can choose another location to place your face. Once you are happy with your placement, click here to lock it in. Once you lock a die face in, you can no longer change it. Close this menu to return to the game. You can always view your dice by clicking the backpack icon here, and you can only customize your dice when you receive a new face. Okay, well, northeast, yeah. Oh, is that a capybara? Miss Capybara loved gardening even more than Mom. Her beds always had such beautiful blend of flowers. What we got down here? Capybara had these toys for as long as I'd been visiting the forest, all except a teddy bear. I gave it to her around my 10th birthday since Rat loved it so much. Rat. He was so interested that human toys were made to look like animals. Hello, Capybara. Rat, please. Miss Capybara, is everything okay? Where could he have gone off to? He didn't seem to hear me. Thought it might be best if I went and checked with Stone and Moss first. Miss Capybara once told me it would be an invasion of privacy to look in the bird house in case a bird was nesting in it, but it was never full. Does it mean that you looked in it? I've always wondered what kind of bird might take up residency there. That one northeast is this way. Oh, it's a spirit turtle. Hello. Sometimes I'd see a small brown bunny hopping through the grass around here. She's always froze when she saw me and ran away when I got too close. Just wanted to be friends. Hello, freshwater snapping turtle. Oh, you're the lake. No! It's been some time since I've seen you around here. My lake is unusually cold, so I was home for some time. School is also really busy. Ah, you've mentioned the school before. It's how they teach the small humans, right? That's right. When it's not so cold, I can do my homework here and show you. I think that would be nice. I'm always curious about what happens in school. You humans are so peculiar. But enough about my curiosities. Have you been to see the others? I believe you've been missed around here. I'll make sure to go visit everyone today. Goodbye, Lake. Goodbye, Noel. Mr. Bean was the stuffed animal's name. I left him here as a reminder not to venture too far into the forest when I was small. When I got older, he just sat there peacefully in the grass, ever a watchful eye. Nobody explained to you that things like deteriorate in nature? Hello, Frog. Honeydew was one of the forest frogs. They didn't talk much, but they did like to sunbathe on this stump. What sun? Continue northeast. Oh, binoculars and a sheep. Nope, deer. I approached Flower, but it didn't seem to notice me. Deep in thought among the hilltop flowers. Hey, Flower, how have you been? Busy, busy, busy. Spring is on its way. This was typical Flower behavior, being so engrossed and worried about its work that it hardly seemed to notice anything else. What could go here? Carcasses, maybe? Flower. Flower! Oh, no. Hello. It's been a while, hasn't it? Now, in Disney, this would be a skunk. Got that reference. Only a few days, but it seems like you've been busy. Might have felt like longer than that. Yes, yes, I'm very sorry, but I have to get back to work. Spring is well on its way, after all. Oh, hello. What are you? We first found this spot when Mom brought me and Dad here to watch a comet pass by. Kept this blanket here for nights when I could convince them to come stargaze with me. The hill always had the best view, and I could sit and look down at the trees for hours, aided by my trusty binoculars. Best thing I ever saw was a woodpecker jabbing a hole into a tree. Best thing you saw? Well, doesn't look like there's anything else I can do here. We'll go back down this way. We head down this way. Oh, what are you? Tried to make a fort out of sticks for the frogs once, but they stopped trusting me after the first one collapsed on them. That didn't stop me from trying to make more, of course. Dear child. Oh, alright. I think that's moss and rock. Moss sat on stones, looking down at it with concern. Hello, Noel. Is something wrong? The way Wind was speaking makes me think something is wrong. Ah, only if it were not so. Yes, yes, something is wrong. My dear Stone is very sick. Cough, cough, cough. As you can see, it's having trouble speaking as well. It's been a difficult few days since you've been gone. And of course this had to happen just before Stone was set to talk to Winter. This was an event I'd heard of, but never seen. Stone would travel up the hill and speak to Winter itself to let it know that the season had ended. This had been Stone's job for a longer time than human words can describe, so Moss had told me. Should we be worried? I mean, if Winter doesn't leave, won't that mean the season not ending isn't something we can allow, really? This isn't an easy ask, but Noel, could you be the one to speak to Winter this year? Stone was certain it should be you. Why? Sorry, I just don't know if I could. Why not you or Lake? Someone older. Any of you, really. Cough, cough. Stone opened his mouth with the clear intention to speak, but couldn't. Please, dear, rest. I'll say what you said to me. Let Noel tell Winter why it can't be with us forever. We will know. Always cryptic, this one. Sorry for that, Noel. You say so. I'll try my best. Excellent. Stone, Moss, are you here? In the trees emerged Miss Capybara, mother figure for the lost animals of the forest. It wasn't like her to look so worried. Ah, Noel, you're here too. Great. You can help. Miss Capybara, please calm yourself. We can help. Yes, yes. But what exactly is the matter? It's my dear rat, the newest member of my family. We had a bit of a fight and he ran off. I can help. Look, I know all the hiding spots. Thank you, Noel. I'm so glad I can count on you. I'll be in my hollow just west of here, just in case he comes back. It would be best to ask around to see if any of the others have seen him. He can't have gotten far. What's this? There was a small bottle of herbs and plants by Stone and Moss. Looked like someone had gathered a fresh supply. Maybe it was medicine to help with Stone's sickness. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Oh, alright. Looks like there's a few paths. Here, this way is to Capybara. What's down here? Back at Lake. Pond and I had built this the day before. It was always a challenge keeping it sturdy with the water pond would splash onto the shore. Ducky. Pond had this rubber duck since before I started coming to the forest. Sometimes it would play the ruler of our sandcastles high atop his mighty throne, but mostly just floated alongside Pond. Alright. Have you seen Rat anywhere around here? He's missing. Oh, can't see I've seen him. Sorry about that. Wish I could help more. Very helpful. Here. So, not many options. That way. Oh. Stone and Moss helped me make this fishing rod. Never caught anything with it, but I suspect that wasn't the point of sitting together by the stream. Hello, frogs. Noel! These ones talk. Hi, Olive. Hi, Sienna. Two youngest frogs are always full of energy and looking for fun. They were some of the most consistent playmates in the forest. We're looking for a third option. Which one of us is better at hiding? Not sure. Never had to find either of you before. How about we play hide and seek? Then you can tell us who's better. You can look around for good spots today. And then you can come and find us tomorrow. I look forward to getting to see those hiding places of yours then. How long is this game going to be? Alright, so now I'm back here. So now, when I was 8, I tried talking to the pebbles like I did to stone. I was really sad when they wouldn't respond. Stone comforted me, explained that though they don't talk, they're a part of it, more or less, it said. I like to think of them as its children. Little children. Well, mushrooms. Never liked mushrooms as a kid. Ma said I might grow to like them when I got older, but that still hasn't changed. Alright, so we'll go this way. Oh, hello, found winter. Oh, wind, sorry. I take it you discovered Stone and Moss's situation. Yeah, but I'm really worried about Rat. This capybara says he's run off and she can't find him. You haven't seen him, have you? You always seem to know what's going on. I appreciate that you think that, but no, I didn't even know he was missing. If I hear anything, I'll be sure to let you know, Noel. This is bullcrap. Alright, let's try with the binoculars. But we can look for a rat! Aye. Usual. Did I see something? Didn't see you there. Is everything okay? Have you seen Rat anywhere? Capybara can't find him. She's pretty worried. Oh dear, no I haven't. It's been quite preoccupied as you could probably tell. She hasn't been up this way then. Thanks for the help, Flower. Of course. Now do I like the look of these snowdrops here? You know, there's limited options, so eventually I have to get this right. Go that way. How are you? You help me find Rat? Lake swam over to me and spoke in a hushed tone. Ah, no, Rat came here not too long ago and looked downcast. He won't quite open up to me, but I'm worried about him. He scurried off in such a hurry, too. I'm on the lookout, so don't worry too much, but please let me know if you see anything else. Of course, thank you, Noel. No, none of this nonsense. Where did he scurry off to? You're the only one that's seen him. This bullcrap. Maybe capybara can help. I'm glad you circled back to me. I remembered something. Before Rat ran off, he said something about how Pond is the only one who understands me, so I think it's possible that's where he went. I'll be sure to check there. I'm glad you remembered. Thank you, Noel. You're such a sweetheart. Alright, how do I get back to Pond? Alright. This way. And down this way, I think. Yeah, alright. But I already asked this dude and he was like, nah, it's not here. Hi, so I found Rat, but rather he found me. We talked a bit about his frustrations with not getting to see the human city. I agreed since I can't see much of anything from the pond. I guess he sort of looks up to me now a bit, but we were talking just now and he got quiet. Can you try talking with him, Noel? I mean, yeah, but like, where be he? Rat, hello. Ah, there he is. Rat sat near the edge of the pond, looking out in the water. He noticed my approach and sighed. What do you want, Noel? This capybara asked me to look for you. Everyone's worried, you know. Whatever, not like she cares about me. Won't even let me go visit human places. I see. Yep, that's why I'm here now. I'm not happy though, like I thought I'd be. Running away and all. You want to go back maybe? No, definitely not. I mean, I wouldn't know how, even if I wanted to, and I definitely not. Rat wore a distant expression on his face. I wondered why rats had a reputation for dishonesty when this one couldn't tell a lie for anything. That seems pretty stereotypical. Okay, press button to roll. Roll. You play a game. I fought with my parents before too. You'd say something nice to Capybara. So I can literally pick anything because I got all three. I am content. Go with that one. You know, I fought with my parents before. Most kids do, I think. Lots of kids at school at least have talked about it. I don't know if that's the same. I mean, it might not be exactly, but I get wanting to do something and having an adult tell you no. No, it's fun. I think of it like the adults usually just want to keep you safe or something. It's not fun, but it's safe. Being a kid is hard. Yeah. Rat looked out onto the water again, this time with more intention. Maybe I'll head back, as Miss Capybara's word. She definitely does care about me being safe. I think that's a good idea. Thanks for the advice, Noel. See you back at the hollow, maybe? Rat walked off. Well, now what? I'm supposed to try to find Winter, but Dragonfly stared at me for a few seconds before zipping off into the reeds. Glad you were able to help Rat. Sure, Miss Capybara must be thankful. Really glad too. Think they'll be able to make up. Rat seemed like he wanted to anyways. So it's been an exciting first day back for you, huh? It was, but that's part of why I love coming to the forest. There's always something happening. There's literally nothing happening. For better or for worse, I suppose. Don't tire yourself out too much with everything going on, okay? Hey, what? Wind again. Heard that Rat is home, safe and sound, thanks to you. You're such a busybody, Mo. You're scurrying all over the place to find him. You could hear all of it. You really do hear everything, don't you, Wind? What amazing ears you have. All the better to guide you with. Now that everything's settled, I shall be off for today, but I'm sure I will see you again tomorrow. Likely with some new questions to ask you. I'll see you tomorrow with some new answers. Hold on. Dr. Capybara. Ah, no, Rat came back and tells me he had a lot to do with that, so thank you. He came back and said, I know you just want me safe. I'm sorry for making a fuss. And I said, thank you for understanding. I'm sorry for worrying too much. It's really quite mature of him. Whatever you said must have really worked, Noel. Always have been very smart, haven't you? Well, I'm very happy with everything turned out okay. In the distance, my mom's dinner bell rang. Should be heading home. Have a nice rest of the day, Miss Capybara. I can visit soon, Noel. It's always wonderful to see you. Hey, thanks for telling me earlier about your parents and stuff. I came back and apologized to Miss Capybara. She said she was sorry too, and maybe she and I'll get to go see human stuff together sometime. At a safe distance, of course. Yep. Going home, the thought of being responsible for ending winter weighed on me. But I was resolved to grow in the ways that I could before that moment would come. I'm back, baby. Find Winter, right? What did they change? Ah, Capybara's gone now. I know, thanks again for talking me through yesterday. You're welcome, just glad you're safe now. Any news on you and Miss Capybara going to go on your field trip to Human Place? Soon, but she's still reluctant to go, which reminds me, if you're looking for Miss Capybara, she's off visiting today. Ah, alright, hide and seek time, right? But isn't my favorite human busy helping the fine denizens of this wood out again, are you? Not really, just out visiting for now. Have any other questions for me? Unfortunately not today. I couldn't focus with all that muttering on the breeze. Everything okay? With me? Always. Flower, however, it's a different story. Why not go check on it, see how its preparations for spring are coming along. Be sure to go check in. Hope things are okay. Such a good kid. I wish you luck with Flower. Now, I'm supposed to be looking for frogs. Suppose they didn't say they're gonna be on this page. Keep moving because I'm not seeing anything. Look out for some frogs. Don't really remember what color they were though. Cough, wheeze, cough, cough. Let's try another dose of medicine, shall we, dear? I'll smash together some of the herbs, pot on the ground. Let Let's don't swallow them from its paws. I think you're even starting to sound better. I'll have to thank Wind next time it comes through for gathering these. Who knows how your condition would be without them. Cough. Yes, I'll give it your thanks as well. Seeing any frogs? It's a frog, but not one that's hiding. Flower once told me that it preferred the hill not just for the view, but also for the solitude. Being such an anxious spirit, it preferred to be alone to do the worrying that gave it that reputation. All the same, I'd come and visit. Oh dear, oh, today seemed no different. It arrived, and there Flower was, worrying itself to death. Hi, Flower. How? Sorry, Noel, I have to run. Bye. And off Flower went. Its nerves were typical, but it was unusual. It was usually open to talking about it. Worried, I decided to follow it around the forest. Did I? Now I'm chasing... Okay. Here should be some camasias. No, violets. Camasias won't bloom until late. So much to do, so many places to check. Flower left towards Stone's Glade, which is this way. Hey, little froggy. Honeydew lay lazily along the log, wondering why I didn't prefer it by lake or pond. Don't want. If I were ill, what would I want to see come spring? Well, I can't spend this much time on a slow spot. I have to go check my lake. Flower left towards the lake. Found you. Ah, you found me. Did you find Sienna already? You know what? Don't tell me. I need to focus on thinking up a hiding spot for tomorrow. Better give it your best shot or I'm gonna find you faster than an eagle can fly. Okay. Alright, so... Look. That stone have eyes. That's stone right there. It has eyes. What flowers look good next to a body of water? Let's see. The galerias, maybe? Hello, flower. I'm right here. No, the yellow would clash with the trees. Still, Flower was off in its own little world. Noel, can you help me get Flower's attention? I'm gonna shout. You should, too. Hey, Flower! Flower, talk to us! Huh? Oh, hi, Lake. Hi, Noel. How long have you both been here? Since you got here. You seem stressed out. Is everything okay? Oh, no. You've got it all wrong. I'm just planning for spring's arrival, that's all. Nothing to worry about, just a lot of work. Lots to think about, that sort of thing. Okay, maybe I'm just the teensiest bit overwhelmed, but it's nothing I can't handle. Alright. Apparently, I'm going for sympathy. Ask someone who's gone through something similar. There are so many spirits in this forest. I'm sure you're not the only one who's felt pressure like this. Maybe you could go ask for some advice. Oh, I don't want to bother anyone. No one could be bothered by you, Flower. In fact, I bet anyone would be happy to help since you're so worried all the time. Try talking to Stone and Moss then if you both think they wouldn't mind. They wouldn't mind at all, I'm sure of it. Okay, I'll head over there now. You can do it, Flower. In small steps, Flower made it way back over to Stone's Glade. Alright. Now where is this orange frog? Well, it's not here. Head back this way. arrived to Flower and Moss mid-conversation. We've both been around for a long time now. When you get old like we are, you start to notice that not everything matters, which isn't to say that nothing matters. I'm not so nihilistic to believe that. Rather, you can start to decide for yourself what's most important. There's so much to do in life, you should choose the things that make you happy. I see. Cough, wheeze. Stone is sorry that it isn't well enough to give you advice. That's okay. Everything you said was incredibly helpful. Thank you both for your time. I appreciate all of it. Flower turned around to leave and bumped into me on its way out. Oh, Noel, good to see you again. Could you come visit me again up on the hill? I want to talk some stuff over with you again. Okay, but first I need to check out Pond, I think it is. Oh, found Capybara. Where is... Ah, there it is. Ah, Gnarts. I never thought you'd find this spot. But tomorrow you're not ready for my hiding spot tomorrow. See about that, Sienna. Better luck next time. Really want to thank you for your help with Rat yesterday. You know, it really looks up to you, and without you, Noel wouldn't have been able to find him for me, so thank you. No, I really didn't do much. We spoke for a little, so... You water spirits are so similar, you know, like said, just about the same thing. Ah, blasted. Toy. Would you take kindly to another toy for your games? No, have too many by my tree. It's been getting hard to walk some days. So no trouble bringing them over. I definitely appreciate it. Found the frogs. Oh, thank you for coming. I don't know if you heard much of what Moss said to me, but it had good advice about growing old and doing what makes me happy. Listen, kids, not everything that makes you happy is the right thing to do. Sometimes you gotta do stuff you don't like to do. That's how you grow. It's made me think that I should refocus my efforts for spring. Spring has a lot riding on me, my flowers. It's supposed to be this hugely pretty season with lots of colors, and that's my job. And of course, that's what I love about it. I am Flower after all. But it's a lot to live up to. I make the seasons beautiful, the season that everyone's looking forward to. What if I mess it up? Trying to learn not to worry about that. If I try my hardest, then I can be proud of it. That's what I learned today, but I can't think of a good approach. There's still so much to do, and all of it feels important. Alright. What we got? We got 2 hearts and an owl. Keep going spot at a time. Spend your time throughout the forest. Equal. I can't do that one. I can't do that one. Maybe I can. Go. Well. Okay then. You said it yourself that if you know you did your best, then you can be proud of what you did. I think you should go place by place and do all the work you think can be done there. Then you can look at all those places and be proud. Even if you don't get everything done, you have lots of great work to look at, and now it's yours. No, it's yours. That seems like a happy middle ground. Yeah, I can do the amount of work I'd planned on, but only in as many spaces as I can. What if I don't make it very far? Whatever happens, happens. Children, listen. Right. Just because something makes you happy doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. Sometimes you're gonna have to leave a job not as satisfied as you would be so that you can get more jobs and satisfy more people. It's the way it works sometimes. You don't have to be 100% of the time. But if you tried your best, then you tried your best. No one can ask more of you than that. But we can ask you to be smarter. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Now what's the best place in the forest to start from? Somewhere everyone would see you. Oh, this is so exciting. Thank you for the help, Noel. Hope you'll enjoy my flowers when they bloom. Dinner bell rang in the distance. That's my cute head back. I'll see you later, Flower. I'm glad you're feeling better about everything. See you tomorrow, Noel. Thank you for spending time with me today. Tomorrow it's back to work for me. Ah, wind. I heard you've been quite the busy bee chasing after flower all day. I take it you were able to help it with its spring fretting. It looked much better when it passed through here. I think so. Lake also helped give some really good advice. That's always good to hear. I shall stop taking up your time and let you go get your dinner then. I heard the bell chime on the wind. Till tomorrow, Noel. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Just straight down. Oh, that was not the right location, but it should still take me. Alright, that's day 2 complete. As excited as I was for dinner, I was even more excited to see what Flower had in store for spring. I hoped that I would have the opportunity to tell it that it did a good job. Alright, well, we got the charcoal thingy out again. Start by going this way. Seeing any frogs? Noel, have you thought much about getting older might be like? I've thought about it a lot, mostly about getting taller though. Why do you ask? Ah, it's nothing. Don't worry about it too much. Okay. Where are you at, little froggies? Alright, dear, it's time for your medicine. Moss folded together some of the herbs. Stone slowly opened its mouth and ate what Moss offered. Stone chewed very slowly before what looked like a painful swallow. That's it, dear. Take as much time as you need. Stone nodded slowly. The thing about these frogs is they can only hide where I can get to them. Hello, what is this? At the crossroads between the lake and the hill sat a bird wearing a hat. I didn't know birds had brows until I saw this one was so clearly furrowed. Hey, kid. Yeah, you. Come here. I have questions. We met before. You don't look familiar. Ah, good, good. You can understand me. Not all humans can manage that. You are a special one, aren't you? Aren't you? I just got back here from some islands down south. Beautiful, like you wouldn't believe. I had the time of my life, and now I'm back here in time for spring, ready to keep the party going. I'm looking around, and I'm just not seeing the season. Matter of fact, looking around, and it's looking a lot like it's still winter. Exactly that. You read my mind. I could tell you were smart right from the first look. It's because it is. It's still winter, I mean. I could see an expression between disappointment and surprise flash through the bird's eyes. That's unfortunate. Here I was thinking I'd get to keep those good summer times rolling. Well, it's no use moping. I have to find myself a place to live. Oh, you're the sort of bird that can build a nest? There's more of that brain of yours. You're sharp. I just don't have the best ideas what place to be around here. I can think of someone to ask. I know just about everyone. Let's see. Miss Capybara, but it's going to be like crazy difficult to get that. 3 hearts. Oh, look, I got 2 hearts. Well, let's do this. Vamos! You cheeky little monkey. Sure, which one are you going to accept? Hey, that's the one I was going for. Have you met Miss Capybara yet? Her place is very homely. I'm sure she'll have some good opinions. Like the birdhouse. I have not. Where might I go to meet her? Southwest of here, big tree with a blanket inside. Fantastic. I'll head over there now. See you there. Bird took off for Miss Capybara's hollow. Right. Spent this morning looking around for the spot to focus on first. Not too much time, of course, but I decided that this is the place for certain. Now all I have to do is figure out what I'm going to plant and where. Glad things seem to be going well, Flower. In large part thanks to you, of course. Now, where to plant my snowdrops? Hey Rat, what are you up to? I know, minor flowers work, and a view from up here can often help me settle down. Don't know if you heard, but Miss Capybara's finally put in together our human trip, and I think I was getting on her nerves a little with how excited I was. Sure, she doesn't mind you getting excited. Think the trip has her a little on edge is all. I know, so I figured I'd get out of her fur and let her do her planning. The view up here is really nice, isn't it? Very peaceful. The breeze makes it even more calming. Alright, put light. Ah, I see you. Ah, come on, you're too good at this. At least tell me I'm better than Sienna. Can't say. Gotta find a really good spot for tomorrow then. This bullcrap. Almost missed that one. Alright. Nice little hiding spot. Just making sure. This game is going to try to throw. Let's see the orange frog anywhere. Lake was moving his legs and watching the water intently. What are you up to, Lake? Watching the way the water moves. I've been here all my life, but it still finds ways to surprise me. I don't know how far my legs are from the surface. The waves are great change size. I wish I knew why. Oh. Maybe I can ask someone at school about that, or find a book. My mom knows lots of books. And I can let you know what I find. That'd be amazing. Thanks, Noel. Yo, but like, where's... Little firefly flitted back and forth. Where are you? Aha! Found you. No. Come on. Good impression. Ah, come on. Hello. With this bird yet? He's new to the forest and looking for a place to live. It's lovely to meet you, Miss Capybara. I'm pleased to meet you, Mr. Bird. We're wondering if you have any advice about what places are nice to live in the forest. As you can see from my space, I like for things to be purposeful, like amenities. Having my own things around makes this tree my tree as opposed to any other tree. It'd be nice to have a place feel like my place, wouldn't it? By the by, I have a birdhouse that's been sitting empty for a while. If it strikes your fancy, maybe you can move in there. Appreciate the offer. Many thanks, Miss Capybara. Bird turned to me with curiosity in his eyes. Noel, would you mind showing me where you live? I'm curious to see it. Oh, thank goodness. Boom. Found me again! You're so good at this. Oh, yeah. I bet you're finding Olive just as easy, which is good enough for me. Now to find my spot for tomorrow. What am I even trying to do in this one, though? What am I trying to do? No, there's nothing here. Oh. See, humans live in these houses, yeah. Yeah, they're sort of like nests, but for people. Well, what makes this house better than the other house? Must be a reason you live here. Ah, alright. Alright. So currently, the option is I like the scenery. Well, throw this one again. Would you look at that? I only ever get to pick one. I think my favorite thing about living here is how beautiful the forest is. Even when I'm going to bed, I can see it. Actually, it's probably at its prettiest when I'm going to bed and the sun is setting. It makes me happy. So the way things look can be awfully important, can it? I think I'm on the verge of a decision here, but I want to do one last look around the forest first. Now might be the time for one of my classic flyovers, get a real lay of the land. If you do this bird a favor and meet up with me when I'm through, I'd appreciate the company. Alright. I suppose I'm supposed to, like, follow the bird around. Yeah, done that. Got that. All good. Yeah. Hello. Found you again. Bird had a stern look on his face, staring off into the water as it rolled into the hollow log. Taking quite a liking to you today. Thank you for all of your help, but it really feels like there are just too many good options. I would like to live by the lake or the pond or here by the stream. It'd be hard to choose. I just don't have the faintest idea where I'd build my nest. Do you have any last words of advice? Anything to narrow it down? It could just be that you don't like the foliage by some tree. Just something. It's a lot of owls. Currently, I can't pick anything. Wonderful. Alright, let's roll you and you. I suppose. Spirits. You know, I don't think you can go wrong in this forest. That was option 1, though. I picked option 2. Everyone's so nice. They'll all pitch in to make sure wherever you go feels like home. You talk so highly of the spirits and animals here. Makes me want to go right to the nest making. Alright, I think I made up my mind. I'm gonna be moving in with Miss Capybara in the nice birdhouse she got set up on one of her trees. I think it'll be a nice way to keep myself sheltered from the cold while dear old Winter is taking his time moving on. I think that's a great choice. You have to show me when you get everything set up. In the distance, a dinner bell rang. It's my cue to head home. Take care. I'm glad I could help you. See you around, kiddo. Wow. Alright. Let's go for this one here. Alright, let's get the bear there. Let's see when. There we are. So what did you think of our new neighbor? I like him a lot. He's done a lot of traveling. You'll probably get along well, I imagine. He should be settling into his new home now if you'd like to talk to him. I imagine he's exhausted from searching for a new home. And he has to build his nest too. I'll meet him another day with a little housewarming gift. You know, once he has a house. Better get going since dinner is ready. Don't want to keep Mom and Dad waiting for me. Till tomorrow and all. Mr. Wind isn't asking me any questions anymore. At the end of the day of nest hunting, I was thankful that I already lived in a home that I loved and didn't have to move anytime soon. Alright. Let's play hide and seek again. Oh, it's raining. Do I get an umbrella? No. The odds that there's a little... Ah! I knew it. Thank you, sneaky little dog. Really thought I had you this time with the rain and all, but it seems like you're too good even for an expert hider like me. Certainly didn't make it easy, but the challenge was fun. I gave you more of a challenge than Sienna, right? You both were really good, but if you had to pick one, can't pick, really. Still no answer then. I have to find another way to prove I'm the better hider. Thanks, Noel. It's been real fun. Let's play again sometime. Is this the last day? Please let this be the last day. Oh, this little duck loved it when it rained. Content floating in the floating pond. Alright, little orange frog. Where you at? Oh dear. All this rain today, I guess I'm gonna be getting a little bit bigger, huh? Haha. thought up a question, or rather, I borrowed a question. It's different than my usual ones. There's a right answer this time, and I'm curious what you'll think. What weighs more, a pound of bricks or a pound of feathers? Thought about the simplicity of the question, how wind wasn't one to be straightforward. After a long moment, the answer revealed itself. It's a trick question. They both weigh a pound, so they're the same. Saw right through me, Noel, even more than usual. False! Your conscience weighs on you about all those birds you killed to get the pound of feathers. My heart swelled with pride. If you're here looking for Capybara, she and Rat stepped out this morning. I believe they finally went on that trip to visit a human place. Rat looked quite excited. I'll have to stop by later and ask them how it went. If you're looking for something to do in the meantime, Lake has looked quite worried today. Perhaps a discussion with you will do it some good. There you go. Hello, bird. How's your new home coming along? Miss Capybara was more welcoming than a stranger like me could ever have hoped. I'm lucky the birdhouse was empty already. I've never lived in a right and proper birdhouse before. Reminds me of your place, kid. You know, I got all kinds of trinkets at home you could decorate your nest with. I can show them to you sometime if that sounds okay. You know what, kid? I think I'll take you up on that offer. Let me get myself sorted out, and then you can help decorate. Deal? Deal. I just picked up a little frog. You see that? Alright. Is that little orange frog here? I'm not seeing anything. Alright. Let's go this way. Oh. Flowers here as well, huh? Beneath the water surface, I could see Lake's feet kicking quickly. No, just the person I want to see today. Flower told me how much you helped it the other day, and I was hoping we could talk too. Spring is just around the corner, I don't need to tell you that. The warmer months, especially lately, they make me worried about Pond. Doesn't Pond usually like spring? What's there to worry about? Normally, yes, but it's been so warm in the last few years, things have been strange. You met Bert. He said down south it's hotter than it's ever been. That's all scary for all sorts of reasons. For the kinds of water that Pond and I embody are specifically affected. More heat means more ice running down the mountains, which means more water for us. I won't bore you with the details, but for me, all that won't matter. I'm pretty big already, after all. It's a different story for Pond. It's gonna have to grow up fast. I'm worried, at least. At least I know I'm growing. I know growing too quickly would stress me out. That sounds hard. Didn't know spirits had to worry about growing up too. That's why I want your help. But I don't really know what to do. Like, what's the best way to help Pond, you know? That sucks. Oh. Ah. Useless. I can ask someone for advice on giving advice. Wow. Have you talked with any of the other spirits about this? It might be useful. At least I know talking with humans helps me with human things, and since spirits grow up differently, spirits' perspective could help. Ah, but who to ask? I'd hate to bother them while Stone is sick, so I'd really like to know what Stone and Moss would have to say, since they're the oldest two. Noel, I hate to ask, but could you swing by, tell them the story, and see what they might think? I could use the help. Sure, I can head over to see Stone and Moss right now. I'll be back soon to let them know what they say. You know, if Stone can get any words out today, that would be wonderful. Thank you, Noel. Please give Stone my best get well soon. See what Flower's doing here. How are your plans for spring coming along, Flower? Spent all day yesterday working on the crossing at the bottom of the hill. I'm very proud of it. Since so many animals, spirits, and humans passed through there, I wanted it to look its best. I've been imagining the final results, so I have high hopes. I hope everyone likes it. I'm sure everyone will love it. I'll let you get back to work then. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, where are you, little frog? This is the... What was that? Up by the binoculars. Hi, Moss. Hi, Stone. Oh, wonderful to see you, child. Stone thinks so too. Say preemptively so that it doesn't try to speak. Stone nodded in solemn agreement. It seemed that it had learnt not to force words through coughs. Rest your voice, my rock. Now, Noel, is there something we can do for you? Lake asked me to come see you and ask for advice about Pond. Oh dear, something wrong? Not right this second, but Lake is worried that Pond might be stressed about growing up with all the water that will melt as it's getting older. Ooh. Yes, both of us remember when Lake was a pond and was worried about the same thing. It's troublesome growing up at the whim of temperature. I can't remember what precisely we said to it back then. I suppose it helped, whatever it was. Truthfully, I don't think it matters what it was exactly we said. I think what mattered most is that we listened. Again, Stone nodded, this with vigorous, not solemn agreement, as vigorous as its illness would allow at least. I'll let Lake know, thanks. It might be hard for it to follow up, since it can't go to Pond itself, though. Indeed. Siblingship is hard with distance. Still, I bet you two can find a way to make it work. You're good for helping, Noah. I hope you know we spirits appreciate you. Yeah, but where the frog at, though? Aha! Gotcha. Wow, you found me again. Can't even hide in the rain. Oh yeah. Either you're too good at finding or I'm not so great at hiding. Hide and seek happens to be one of my very best games. True. Even after all this, we still don't know who the better hider is. Well, thanks, Noel. It was fun. Yes, let's play again sometime. Alright, now, I was supposed to head down to see Lake, right? On the frogs, it's fine. Head over to see Lake. Tell him crap I need to tell him. Hello. They know how to go, Stone and Moss, but, well, like usual with them, they had good advice. Well, Moss did anyways. Stone is all cough skill. That's about right. Moss tried to remember what it and Stone said to you back when you were growing up. I couldn't remember, but it said that more than what they said. Just being there to listen seemed like it was helpful. Yeah, back when I was a pond, I guess I forgot what they were here to help. I was hoping there'd be some magic words I could say. But I think Moss is right. Somebody should go and listen. That would be best. Noel, I hate to ask more from you, but Pond is my friend too. I can go listen. No problem. As always, thank you, Noel. I'll let you know how it goes when you're finished. Of course, I'll be back. Well, to backtracking this day. This way. Down this way. What up, Pond? Here to listen. As I approached Pond, I could hear it talking to itself. The words didn't come through clearly, but they were said in a troubled voice. Rain. Have to grow already? So used to being... Hi, Pond. Good to see you. Hi, Noel. It's good to see you, too. I'm surprised since it's raining, Noel. Is everything okay? Heard you muttering when I came over. Yeah, it's nothing. Just some stuff I've been thinking about. Is it the sort of thing you'd want to talk about? I can listen if you want. I wouldn't want to bother you. It wouldn't. I promise. Okay, let me think about where to begin. Pond closed its eyes and furrowed its brow before beginning to speak. Has Lake told you about how hot it's going to be this year, and how we grow when ice melts and flows down into us? I nodded. That's it, really. You get the gist. I'm growing up. It sucks. It's just I've been Pond for so long, you know, and what will I be next? Another lake? It's just scary is what it is. You can be so comfortable one thing for so long that you're just used to it. Like that's all that you are, all you'll be. And even when it's inevitable, and you know it's inevitable, for that to change is scary. Keep trying to find another word for it, but that's just what it is. Scary. Funny that it's the only word I can think of. It's because you're a kid. Kids don't know any better. Kids don't know anything. I wanted to say something, to find a way to be reassuring, but it can be hard to find words in the face of real vulnerability. Still, I tried. Did I? Did I try? You're certainly making me try. It's a lot of hearts. Not a single freaking owl. Are you kidding me? should give me the second one. Yeah. I totally get what you mean. I'm like gonna be a teenager soon. I don't even know what that's like. Correct. Don't know what it's like. I know a lot of other kids who are excited to be older, but it stresses me out. Like I'm supposed to learn how to drive in what, 2 years? 16, right? 16? Not 14. Starting high school in 1? I think that one's right. Starting middle school was hard enough. Sure. What I mean to say is that I get it. Growing up is totally scary. Isn't it? Noel, thank you for coming by, and for your advice. It means a lot that you take the time. I know you're busy. Busy what? You're my friend. I know you do the same for me. Can you thank Lake for me too? Couldn't be here, but it wanted someone to be here for me, and so it sent you, yeah? Tell it that no one. I'd rather be downstream of. Downstream? I will. Take care, Pond. Take care, Noel. See you around. Alright. Still haven't had any chance to talk to Winter. But it's raining, which means it's not really winter anymore, is it? I'm back. That's great. What did Pond have to say? Describe to Lake what happened between me and Pond and listen intently, occasionally chiming in with a and a nod. Listening really is the key, huh? Moss and Stone, like always, know their stuff. Thank you for checking in on Pond for me. It's worrying to hear that Pond is so stressed, though it almost sounds worse than when I was its age. Well, good thing you were there, Noel. Thank you, really, really, really. Even if it's hard, I know Pond has a great support system behind it. You're a big part of that. These words hit me with the weight of responsibility. Since I was such a big part, I wondered what it would mean for me to leave the forest. Nothing. Life goes on. Lake, can I talk to you about something? Of course, Noel. What's on your mind? I hadn't kept it a secret on purpose, but what was on my mind wasn't something I'd wanted to talk about. But today made the necessity of doing so clear to me. Most humans can't see spirits, yeah? I'm lucky I've gone to get to know you guys, but Stone told me a few weeks ago that I'll become like the rest of humans one day. Soon, maybe, and it's hard to find the right words. I understand. It was obvious that neither of us knew what to say, and we sat in that silence for longer than either of us would have liked. Sorry, Noel. I'm sorry, said Noel. I didn't mean to bring that up so suddenly. No. Don't apologize. Really glad you told me. Just also sad that we'll have to say goodbye one day. But we can make the most of it until then, right? In the distance, the dinner bell rang. Looks like it's time I have to go. Okay, take care of yourself. If you want to talk tomorrow, I'll be here, okay? Nodded and started off home. How much more can this be? No, we went on our field trip and saw humans. What did we go see again? I think it was called a restaurant, and they served some weird-looking food, and it smelled really, really good. All right, settle down. You'll talk Noel's ear off. So, Clay, okay, I'm really glad you enjoyed it. What about you, Mrs. Capera? Must admit, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Much, much safer. But how about you? What were you up to today? Just helping out Pond. It's a bit nervous about growing up. Lake asked me to. Seems like Pond is in good hands with you and Lake supporting it. They are siblings, after all, and you should always look out for your siblings. That's right. But more than just your siblings, we all need to look after each other. Peace and love, hippies, other people. Peace and love. As I kicked the mud off my shoes, realized that my socks had gone wet too. Thought about how Lake and Pond must feel this way always. This has to come to an end soon. Oh, okay. Mom and Dad's shoes were on the porch. Got to stargazing last night. The rain let up, and we all got mud on our shoes. It don't look any different. Ah, no, today's the day, isn't it? You'll be the one talking to Winter? Yes, I will be. Did Moss tell you? Nope, but I picked up on it. You've been moving around with purpose lately, like you have some duty to attend to. And there's the matter of Moss asking me to find you this morning for an important matter, it said. Did want you to come visit before heading off to see Winter. It wasn't difficult to put two and two together. I'll go see Moss and Stone then. Thanks for the heads up, Wind. Have you spoken with Winter before? No, this will be my first time. Well, good luck then, Noel. Thank you in advance for your hard work. I'm rooting for you. Wind blew away, chuckling to itself as it did. Alright. Here's Lake. Not Lake, Pond. Anything new here? No. Okay. Is it cold today, Noel? Sure feels cold. It's because winter's here. Alright. Talk to Moss. No, I'm so glad Wind was able to catch you. Today is the day, as you may be aware. Winter is waiting at the top of Flowers Hill. I know you've been very helpful to everyone in the forest this week. Everyone has told me how grateful they are. And, child, I'm certain that what you've learned this week will be invaluable for you in talking to Winter. What is Winter like? We've never met before. Winter is fickle, temperamental. In simpler words, Winter is like a child who never really got older. A few of those. Of course, this is just in its nature as the season where life begins again. But you'll do great, Noel. Both Moss and I were shocked to hear Stone's voice after so many days without it. I couldn't agree more. Come let us know how it went when you're through. Of course. Alright, go talk to the froggies. They're not here. That's very suspicious. I want to thank you for the suggestion. I think Rat really enjoyed going to see the restaurant. Felt so much safer with the foliage coming out, so it was lovely even. I'm elated that it went well, but say, is it much colder around here today? I feel like my tail feathers are freezing. I've noticed too. I think I've even saw snow on top of Hilltop. I suspect that winter may be here today. Strange that fellow should be moving hemispheres by now. Overhearing this, I knew I needed to get moving. Not like where the frog's at, though. Ah, found him. Hi, Noel. We're making plans for our next game of hide and seek. We really want to know who's better, but you keep finding us. I'm too good. What can I say? How about we play again tomorrow? You're on. See you later. No! Why is there a tomorrow? Hi, how are you doing? After yesterday, I mean. Still hard for me. It's scary that any day now I could come out here. I won't be able to see or hear any of you. Actually, I got an accomplishment for that. An achievement. So maybe that means that I'm not going to have to find them tomorrow. Today's the last day. Boys, we're finishing it! I didn't read that. Anyways, everything's piling up and I just don't know if I'm ready to say goodbye. Well, you're not saying goodbye today. That's what's important. I'm sure that you're more ready than you think you are. It's not to say that it'll be easy, but you can manage it. We all believe in you. That won't change. Even if you can't see us, keep that with you. Thank you, Lake. That means a lot, really. Ah, Rat. Ratigan. Oh, I came to see what's happening on Hilltop. I wasn't expecting snow. There's so much of it, but why is it only on the hill? Why isn't it anywhere else? It's because winter is up there, and I have to convince it to leave. It is getting a bit late for snow, so you're going to go up there? Yep, I have to. Stone's counting on me, too. Rat placed your little paw against my pant leg. Counting on you, too, then. You can do it. Do you want me to wait here for when you come back? I think I would like that, actually. I couldn't care. Interesting. Alright. It hadn't snowed since January. What? Nonsense! It hadn't snowed since January and you want winter gone. But around winter grew soft piles of ice. The air around the spirit felt like the beginning of the season had turned. Winter didn't notice me as I approached. I was surprised until I remembered that most humans couldn't see spirits. Of course I wouldn't think that I could see it. You're Winter, right? What are you up to? Oh, a human who can see me. How rare. I'm preparing for more winter, you see. I've been enjoying the season so much that I thought to myself, oh, we can just keep it going. But there's been no snow since January. More snow days, more French flowers, more time for the evergreen trees to shine. Just sounds lovely, doesn't it? That's what I'm here to talk to you about, actually. It's just about time for spring to move in, so, oh, that's okay. Spring doesn't have to come. I'm perfectly square just doing my own thing. Oh, goodness. What do I got here? Alright. 3 hearts. Hold on. That'd be a good roll. I can actually pick one. Right? I got 3 hearts. Yes, I got one. Let's just go with that then. Explain to me why you want to stay here. Do you want to talk more about why you want to stay? Maybe we could come to a compromise. Winter looked at me like it didn't like something that I had said or done, then returned to gritty snow as it had been, smile on its face. I know usually I do move on, but I really do insist on staying. I like being here with the lakes and hills and trees. The wintertime colors are unmatched. I like the winters here too, but still, I'm glad you like them because winter isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Oh. The heck was that? If you're gonna talk to me, do it yourself, not through those toys. Don't tell me what to do when you don't even know what you want to say. Fair enough. Still remember the stun of that moment, immobilizing and searing, like 2 frozen ice. Like 2 frozen ice on skin. What the heck is 2 frozen? Without direction, my brain swam with possible things to say. Nothing clear could rise to the top. I remembered then what it was like before the dice. Nothing else to say, huh? I know what I'm about, and it's snow and trees with no leaves and ice-capped lakes. Leave me be. I know my season better than anyone, and it isn't over yet. Move on. I wanted to. Winter turned away and returned to snowing the hill, paying particular attention to dusting Flower's home with powder. And Flower's desire to make spring great surfaced in memory. Its desire became my own, and I remembered what I had to do. With or without the dice, I'd do it. Winter did not turn to my stuttering voice, continuing its playful wintering of the surrounding area. I remembered birds' hard work in making the forest a home for the spring and summer. I remembered that wind was rooting for me. I remembered Lake's hope for Pond's future and Pond's desire to move forward despite its reservations. I remembered Miss Captain and her children. One child. I only met one child. I remembered Stone and Moss, who trusted me to do this for them and for everyone in the forest. I remembered that I had it in me to do it. I held all these memories and through them found my words. Everyone is counting on you to move on. Boom. Winter looked at me again finally, with unmasked surprise. Didn't expect you to speak again. Please listen to me. Everyone is counting on you to let spring in. I spent time with everyone in the forest this week, and I know I'm right. Flower's been working hard on plans for the new season. Oh, and a new bird just moved into his new nest. And Pond just got optimistic about growing up. No. It's not fair to freeze them all like this. I don't know if you've met all of them, but they all want spring to come, so please, will you let it? Winter looked at me a good long while. I hate when people say things that make sense. You reminded me of that old stone spirit that lives around here. You win. I'll get ready to leave now. It surprised me that my honesty was all that it took to be convincing, but the truth was undeniable. Thank you, Winter. Everyone here appreciates you. We'll all be excited for you next season. Are you friends with Stone? I nodded. It's been sick the last few days. Oh, please send it my best then. I'll be off. I'll see you in a few seasons, I'm sure, unless Fall decides to get stubborn on you too. It turned to leave, but stopped itself and returned looking at me. Before I go, I don't know if we did names. I'm Winter. I'm Noel. It was nice to meet you, Noel. With a whoosh, Winter vanished and Winter drew to a close. Quickly, the piles of snow around me started to melt. And yet, it's still snowing. I thought Rat was supposed to meet me here. No, what would we do without you? Sure, you'll all be fine, even without me. You'll all have each other, won't you? Even still, hope we can spend a lot more time with each other. We can do our best to make the most of that time. Peace. It's about time that the freaking thing rang. The bell. How was your talk with Winter? It went really well. Winter is left to make room for spring. Oh, that's wonderful. We knew you could do it. Proud of you. Cough, cough. Thank you for believing me all week. You're both just always great. Thank you. Stone insisted from the start that it'd be you. We both knew you were the person for the job. Noel, Stone, and I were talking about how your vision might disappear one day. Please visit us. Visit us? It was a hard word to get out. Please visit us every day until that happens. We both want to make the most of the time we're lucky enough to have with you. So if you can fit us into your busy life, of course I'll come by as often as I can too. You're all so important to me. You're around me buzzed with the noise of nearby bugs. Felt like Moss and I understood each other, and that Stone was happy too. Have a wonderful evening, Noel. Hope your mother has prepared an excellent meal for you. You've earned that much, at least. I'll be seeing you both later for sure. is false. Alright. Am I supposed to go talk to the lady again? Oh, you seem different. Is everything okay? Ah, yes, just a long conversation with Winter is all. See, we've never met before, but I've heard of its abrasiveness. Big word for a kid. Thought that's how others described it. I don't know how abrasive. Intense might be more accurate. It was a tiring conversation, but I think I learned from it. I'm glad. I mean, you helped me learn over the last few days, too. I'm glad you got to learn, too. Well, I'll be seeing you around, then. Yep, be seeing you. Alright. Go up. Up. Go see Lake one last time. This is the end of the game, right, people? Lake, I just want to say thanks for everything this week. I mean, there's been so much going on every day, all the time. You've been so nice to me and helpful. You're amazing. Where's all this sentimentality coming from? You're too kind to me, Noel. So how about tomorrow you and I spend some time together? We can skip rocks like we used to. Celebrate the beginning of spring. I'd really like that. Alright. Guys, when should we play again? Sooner the better. Say useless words. Alright, just take a quick little pop over here. Oh, no one in there. Bird, talk to me. If it isn't my favorite human, say I should let you know this new home you helped me find. I think it's swell. Really was stressed when I got here and you told me it was still winter. Didn't think there'd be a way for me to stay as happy as I'd been down south. It turns out I'm even happier than I was. Everyone here is just plain lovely, yourself included. Now that was a lot of words for me. If you take anything away from that, it should be a good old thank you. It's the sweetest thing I've ever heard you say, I think. Don't go making too big a deal out of it, okay? And I'll see you around, kid. He calls you your favorite human. Like, how is that not a good thing? Noel, I'm delighted to see you again. Any chance you have time to talk to an old like me for a bit? I always have time for you, Miss Capybara. So I just want to say that I've seen how hard you've been working all week. Reminds me of a younger version of myself. That is to say, I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work, and I'll see you tomorrow, I hope. Thank you, and yes, I'll see you tomorrow. All Radigan. Radigan. Noel, I just want to say thanks again for earlier this week. I'm so glad we're friends. If you ever want to play a game or something, just let me know, okay? How could I say no to one of my favorite kids in the forest? Of course, I'll come play tomorrow even. Been looking forward to it. Alright, now I gotta go talk to Spirit, Wind, right? Here we go, end of the day. Well, if it isn't the hero of the day, I see winter has departed. Well done, Noel. I feel like I should be thanking you. You've been helping me all week. All I did was talk to you. You did all the real work. After all, I do enjoy getting to watch you take the spotlight. Thank you, Win, for this week and all the other weeks before it. I know you'll do for others what you've done for me. Of course I will. I'll start asking myself what my friend Noel would do and go from there. Right now, I'm thinking Noel would heed the dinner bell and head in for the night. Until tomorrow, my friend. Until tomorrow. And ladies and gentlemen, that has been... what is this called? A Winter's End. There are two kinds of tired, the kind you can feel in your muscles and the kind you can feel in your mind. As I went inside for dinner, I realized that it meant to be truly, utterly, mentally tired. All the same, I had a smile on my face. I had a lot to be proud of. After winter moved on, spring moved in. The flowers started blooming, the sun started shining, well, when it didn't rain anyways. Not even a week later, Stone and I were sitting atop the hill, looking up at clouds like we did when I was even smaller than I was. Moss busy? I never see you two part like this. Moss wants the personal time after taking care of me for so long. Can't blame it. I know I can be a handful. There was still some graveliness to Stone's voice. Oh, even days out from getting better. All the same, it was nice to hear its voice and laugh again. There's something on your mind, Noel. You've been awfully quiet this afternoon. You can probably guess what I'm thinking about, I bet. It was the subject of half of our conversations. I wanted to know more than anything when I'd have to say goodbye to my friends. I understand. It's difficult not knowing when you'll have to say goodbye, but knowing, certainly, you'll have to. Stone, as a building block of existence, has been around for as long as the planet has, even though I don't remember that far back. I still remember that I have said goodbye to many, many things many times, and that it's never easy. Well, what I do know is that it's a natural, fundamental part of life. But why? If I told you I knew, I'd be pretending. It just is the way things are. But if you look around, Noel, years and years after we've disappeared from sight, you'll still be able to know we were here. In the water, in the plants, in the well, rocks will be there for you still, I promise. Stone? Yes, Noel? You're very important to me. You're very important to me. I'm so happy that we met. Me too. Finish the game. Thank you so much for joining us for this, viewers. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I feel like maybe it was a bit of a visual novel as opposed to anything else, but I suppose there was some gameplay elements to it. Thanks for sticking by, and make sure you stick around a little longer because we've got more coming up for you. And as always, we will catch you on the flip side.